Alright y'all, this is part 3 and the final part of this repair slash cleanup video, whatever, for the Super Nintendo games that I bought for, I think it was like 29 shipped off of eBay, all just disgusting. I'll put up a picture of what they looked like in the beginning right now, so you can check that out. And then if you've watched all the other videos, you've kind of seen what I've done to actually refurbish or clean up the pins or whatever. So these are all the games. Everything's working. I had mentioned that I cleaned Tecmo Super Bowl up. It looks a lot better. Obviously there's still label damage. You can't really do a whole lot about that. So the game here looks pretty decent. Not too shabby there, especially compared to what it was. For Donkey Kong Country, I got that pretty well cleaned up. Obviously there's still label damage on there. You really can't do a whole lot about that. I put a proper battery on there. This one actually wasn't too bad as far as corrosion. There was like 3 or 4 pins that were kind of bad, but not too bad at all. So I decided against doing a chip swap. I just don't think it's necessary. It does work. In fact, all these games thankfully work. We got Super Ghouls and Ghosts. This one was probably one of the worst as far as the board is concerned. I'm not going to do anything with that until I can find a replacement board. The shell cleaned up fairly well. I had to get a replacement back shell. I got this off, I think like it was PGA Golf Tour or something like that. So the back looks pretty good. If you look at the board, it was actually quite awful. This is probably the worst one outside of the Super WrestleMania, but it cleaned up well. It looks decent. I mean, when you look at it underneath a microscope or underneath certain lighting conditions, it doesn't look so hot, but the pins are nice and shiny. Everything makes proper contact, fires up first time each time. So I'm pretty happy with this lot. These are the other ones that I fixed up earlier in the week. I don't think I showed pictures of what the carts looked like once they were actually clean, but they look significantly better than they did originally. Unfortunately, you know, if they've got bad labels or whatever, really can't do a whole lot about that. So as I had mentioned previously as well, I will only be keeping Earthworm Jim. Everything else is going to go. I'm probably going to throw up a post on Facebook saying, hey, if you want to pay shipping on some of the crappier games, feel free to do so, and they're yours. But I will sell at least this one here, Yoshi's Island, Legend of Zelda, Donkey Kong Country, and Super Ghouls and Ghosts. And of course, the ethical thing to do is to mention what I did and maybe even refer to the videos back so they can see and make an informed decision whether they want to buy the stuff or not. I'm not hurting for money, so I don't really care if I get a little bit less than whatever the quote-unquote market value is. So it's just fun to do these things. I got some more stuff coming next week. In the meantime, I'm going to keep myself busy as I swing around here where there's no light. I've got a stack of TurboGrafx consoles that I need to, or I want to mod this weekend. I got a whole bunch more down there. Got about 30 something of them that I need to do. So got a lot of work to do. This was fun anyway, even though this is not going to really net me any money, but hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Peace.